I am so excited. I sent in some coins to PCGS grading services, and today I noticed something new about it. I have pictures. That means they've been graded and they're being encapsulated, and quality assurance is where we are right now, which means we should have them in hand within a couple weeks. I'm hoping even sooner. My name is Andrea, and this is Dig for the Pony. And what I'm doing here tonight is just relaxing a bit after putting my husband to bed. And caregiving can get kind of monotonous and exhausting. And the way I relax these days is looking at coins. I inherited a coin collection from my mom, and some of it was even from my grandparents. And I just recently, about 18 months ago, looked at it and got excited about it. And then I heard about coin roll hunting, where you go into the bank and you get coin rolls and look for errors, rare coins or coins you want to have graded, etc. And so that's kind of how I got into it. Started reading books, started watching YouTube videos, and that led me to this first submission. Now, this PCGS is kind of the top grading company. There are others. There is NCGS. I should have looked this up before I started this. But ANACS was another company that I sent coins to, 15 of them. And I sent them in December. They took my money right away, and they are very secretive about when they're going to actually send them back. So I'm not going to use ANACS again. I would rather pay $25 to $30 a coin to get transparency. And this is what PCGS is offering, as well as great grading. So what we have up here is when the order arrived, which was not very long ago, less than a month, and the grading and encapsulation, where they put it into a slab and protect it. And then I paid a little extra to have these photographs taken. I can right-click and open these in a different tab to see a low-resolution image. They're going to email me the higher resolution images when they're actually done with this process. By looking at the lower resolution, I made a couple of errors. Newbie, gonna make errors. This is a test run. I've read a lot of books. I've watched a lot of YouTube videos, but yeah, all a learning process. My name is Andrea. This is Dig for the Pony. I welcome you. And if you're interested in coin collecting or grading coins, or just maybe picking up a new hobby, maybe this video is for you. I'm going to be doing another video on this same collection when it arrives to show the actual coins and talk about the grading process a bit more. I'm also going to do that with the ANACS coins when they ship. Another thing, PCGS, they do make you, or you have to pay to be a member. $69 is their base, and then it goes up from there. And the next one is $149, and it comes with some freebies. But I chose the lowest grading level because I wasn't sure I was going to continue to do this. These are modern coins. I did the economy. It all varies. The other thing I did before I started this is I went into the PCGS price guide up here. There's also an area where you can check the population report, which means how many of a specific year and coin have been graded. And it gives you an idea of whether you should get things graded or not. There's also some books to check out. Ben the Coin Geek, who is a Tucson, Arizona area coin dealer, he also has a fantastic YouTube channel. Check it out. He recommended this book, and it is the official ANA grading standards for United States coins. It has illustrations in it. I wouldn't think it would be helpful, but it's really helpful for me. It gives me an idea of whether I want to send in a coin, whether or not it would be worth it. Like to send in a coin that's not even worth $30, unless it's just a sentimental thing and you want it encapsulated, probably wouldn't be worth it. But some of them will be worth more, particularly in a PCGS holder with a great grade. Another thing that I have noticed is there aren't too many women on YouTube who are talking about coins. Now, that may be just that I haven't found them. It may also be that I'm looking at others who have just been doing it a long time, and yeah, I don't know. But if you're into coins and you want to make a comment or say hi or whatever, please do so. Like and subscribe if you want. I'm going to be doing more of this type of content if it's interesting to you. yeah, I just get really excited about it. And I will be going back through, I have a lot of pennies or Lincoln cents that I want to look for errors. I want to get better at that. That I find really difficult. Even I have a microscope and I have a whole setup behind me that where I sit and I look at coins. I'll show you that in another video. And I'll also put down some books that I've found to be helpful in the comments, or rather in the description, so you can check those out if you want. And yeah, I just wanted to show my excitement over this. I am really, this 70D 50 cent I got off eBay, raw coin. We'll see if it grades high enough. It could be worth a couple $100, which would be great. I have no problem selling these coins. They grade out high enough, because while I'm interested in the hobby, I also like the idea of making money at it. That would be fun. These came out of uncirculated coin sets that I have. The quarters did. The Jefferson nickels I had, again, uncirculated sets. The 1980D Lincoln cents, those two were in, they're in cellophane. That sometimes leaves a little bit of gunk on the coins. You never want to clean your coins, learn that. So some of the images, just even at low res, look like they may have a little bit of gunk. Now, will that affect them being graded? I don't know. We're going to find out. 1983, I had just as a raw coin that I found. I don't know if 83 was a mushy year, them putting out these coins, but it doesn't have a great strike. It's not really sharp. Don't know if that'll affect it. What I'm most excited about are one of these 1975 Lincoln cents that's just, in my opinion, for a circulated coin. And yeah, we'll just see. But the process is interesting. There are a lot of folks who have a lot more money and a lot more time, and they end up getting set registries. And that's why the top grade is an MS 70 for circulated or uncirculated, but not proofs. Now, there are registry sets for proof sets. Proof coins are a whole other thing we'll talk about another time. But the point is, people will pay top dollar for certain coins if they're like the best of the best. And one of these 1980Ds, not mine, we could hope that I'll get that lucky, sold for $18,000. It's a penny. I don't know. That just blows my mind. I would love it if it was my penny. So yeah, that's part of it. Treasure hunting. So if you like this video, again, like and subscribe. I chatter about this stuff sort of in a nonsensical way, but it's just pure excitement. So I hope you're excited too. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you.